Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Summer's here, and that means swimming, beach trips, and a lot of fun in the water. But you know that super annoying feeling you get afterward? That muffled sound? The sensation of water sloshing around in your ear every time you move your head? Ugh, it's the worst. You start tilting your head, hopping on one foot, maybe even trying to gently use a cotton swab, even though you know you probably shouldn't. It feels like a tiny, personal swimming pool has set up camp right inside your ear canal. It might seem like just a small annoyance, but leaving that water in there can actually lead to some not-so-fun problems. Think about it. Your ear canal is a warm, dark place. When you add moisture to that environment, it becomes the perfect breeding ground for bacteria. This can lead to a really painful condition called swimmer's ear, or otitis externa, which is basically an infection of the outer ear canal. It can cause redness, swelling, itching, and some serious discomfort. Nobody wants their summer fun cut short by an earache, right? So, how do we get that pesky water out safely and effectively? Let's ditch the risky methods first. Please, please, please do not stick anything sharp or small into your ear canal. That includes cotton swabs, your finger, car keys, or anything else you might be tempted to use. You risk pushing the water further in, scratching your delicate ear canal, or even worse, damaging your eardrum. It's just not worth the risk. We need smarter, safer solutions. All right, let's talk about the safest and easiest method first. Gravity. It sounds simple, and that's because it is. Just tilt your head so the affected ear is facing down toward the floor. Then, gently pull on your earlobe. This helps to straighten out the ear canal, creating a clearer path for the water to drain out. You can tug your earlobe in a few different directions, down, back, and even slightly forward, to find the angle that works best for you. Sometimes a little jiggle or a gentle shake of your head while it's tilted can also help coax that water out. Be patient with this one. It's gentle, and often all you need. Another great trick is to create a vacuum. It sounds technical, but it's super easy. Tilt your head to the side and place the palm of your hand tightly over your ear, creating a seal. Then, gently push and pull your hand, kind of like a plunger. This rapid change in pressure can often be enough to dislodge the water and help it pop right out. Just remember to be gentle. You don't need to apply a lot of force. A few gentle pumps should do the trick. Have you ever tried the Valsalva Maneuver? It's often used by divers to equalize pressure, but it can also help with trapped water. Here's how you do it. Take a breath, close your mouth, and pinch your nostrils shut. Now, gently try to blow air out of your nose. You should feel a little pop in your ears. This can sometimes shift the eustachian tubes just enough to allow the trapped water to escape. The key word here is gently. Don't blow too hard, as that could put too much pressure on your eardrums. Heat can also be a wonderful ally. A warm compress can help open up the eustachian tube and allow the fluid to drain. Simply soak a washcloth in warm water, not hot. Wring it out and hold it against the outside of your ear for about 30 seconds. Take it off for a minute and then repeat the process 4 or 5 times. Lying on your side with the affected ear on a warm, dry towel can also provide some relief and encourage drainage while you relax. Now, if you're a frequent swimmer or someone who just seems to get water trapped in your ears all the time, you might want to consider some over-the-counter drying drops. These drops usually contain a type of rubbing alcohol, which helps to evaporate the water inside your ear canal. You can also make a simple homemade version by mixing equal parts white vinegar and rubbing alcohol. The vinegar helps to break down earwax that might be trapping the water, and the alcohol helps dry it out. Just use a clean dropper to put a few drops into your ear, tilt your head for about 30 seconds, and then tilt it the other way to let the solution and water drain out. A word of caution, though. Don't use these drops if you have a perforated eardrum or ear tubes. Of course, the best solution is always prevention. If you know you're prone to this issue, consider wearing earplugs designed for swimming. They create a waterproof seal that keeps water out in the first place. Another great tip is to dry your ears thoroughly after you get out of the water. Use a soft towel and gently dry the outside of your ears. You can also use a hairdryer on its lowest, coolest setting. Hold it several inches away from your ear and move it back and forth to gently dry out any remaining moisture. It's important to know when to see a doctor. If the water is still stuck after trying these methods for a day or two, or if you start to experience any pain, discharge, hearing loss, or a feeling of fullness in your ear, it's time to make an appointment. These could be signs of an infection or another underlying issue that needs professional medical attention. Don't wait for it to get worse. Your hearing is precious, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. So, to recap, gravity is your best friend, a gentle vacuum can work wonders, and a warm compress is your go-to for comfort. Prevention with earplugs and proper drying is key for frequent swimmers. And remember, be gentle with your ears and avoid putting anything inside them. I hope these tips help you enjoy a splash-filled summer without the annoying and potentially problematic issue of water trapped in your ears. Stay safe, have fun, and keep those ears happy and healthy. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And if you have any of your own tried and true tricks for getting water out of your ears, share them in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.